everyone. Good night and welcome to this second part of my series on soul love and divine love in general. So I will get started with the meditation for this stream. As you can see in the description, for tonight I'll be guiding a meditation that you can take part in. You can take part in that right now if you wish. So if you want to prepare for that, maybe grab a seat or like at least make yourself comfortable. Make sure that you can relax. Get a pen and paper. That's an important one for this meditation. That is, you need a pen and paper. You may want to lay down as well. Also, it will be guided by Archangel Michael, who I will be calling shortly. And after that, I will get back to the chat to answer any questions. So, as for I'd like to keep it on topic, so to say. For any questions, I see, any questions that regarding soulmates and soul groups, I would like to ask people to watch the previous video that I made on that. So I would really like to sort of remain in this zone for now. So I'm just going to get started. Right, so first, let me just have a look at the chat real quick, see who's there. I see Amanda's here. Hey, hi Amanda. And hi Dice Controller. So thanks for being here. Yeah, I'll answer your questions later on. But yeah, I would say the soul group is very important. But I addressed that in a previous video on why. Because, you cannot you cannot really do the things you have to do on your own. Sometimes you need mirrors and you need, So, without further ado, I'm just gonna start this. Okay, so if you wish to take part in this meditation right now, it's required that you do have some basic meditation skills, so you know how to get in that zone where you are, peaceful, and know how to differentiate between what is your brain talking and what is your spirit talking. So that is very important. Also, I would say make sure that you are protected. Not like having your guards fully rolled up, because that's going to make it hard for others to come in. But I would say make sure that you know how to tell who is what is real, what is really happening, and also what is if a being is an imposter or has bad intentions for you. If you are not confident at that, if you feel insecure about that, do invite over a trusted spirit to work with you, to watch over you as you're doing this meditation, and to be with you. Archangel Michael has told me he is willing to do this for people. That's why I'm inviting him here. He is the one who gave me this meditation. So definitely you can call upon him before you get started. So, but you know, maybe there is another spirit who you are close with who can also um, help you with this, or your guides, anything, any spiritual being that you trust completely and that you know will tell you when something is wrong and possibly guard your connections. And this is something that Archangel Michael is good at, as he is the guardian of light. Basically, I'm probably gonna do a video on him soon, sometime. If you want to call upon Archangel Michael, this is the sigil that I'm using for him, and I will put some blood on it soon. He asked for that. Right here. I hope it's not mirrored. This is the sigil that I'm using. His colors are yellow and black, or yellow and very dark blue. For me, I'm using yellow and black. That is also, I was told to give him a banana as an offering, which makes a lot of sense because bananas are yellow and black. It's like really some people say gold. I would say it's more like the really, really bright, bright yellow, almost fluorescent. So I will get back to the chat soon. As soon as I'm done, I just really need to concentrate right now. So by all means, join me in this meditation. As I'm also preparing, adding some offerings and calling Archangel Michael over here. This allows you some time to prepare as well, to get a pen and paper and to relax yourself a little. I will try to help with that too, if needed. And let's get started. And also, I know my voice is probably not the most, like, I don't really have the type of voice to do like guided meditations, but that's just how it is. You're gonna have to deal with that. So I'm just I'm giving him a little blood offering. Also activating the sigil. It's something I sometimes forget. Because this is not a spirit I work with very often, so he's fairly new, sort of, to me. So I have to do this. I'm asking him to help this ritual and to help guard this ritual and meditation as well for all of us. Yeah. To make sure it all goes well and that only good, good things will come from it, that are in our highest interest, our best interest. Some people may have soulmates that are going to be challenging you, but it's in the end that, as I said in the previous videos, sometimes our worst enemies are our best friends in the astral whatever will come up after this meditation ritual, whatever will come up will be something that you need. It could be a friend or someone who's going, it could be someone who is going to teach you. Those lessons can be harsh, but it will all be in your best interest, and that is what Archangel Michael is here to help with, to make sure that only the beings that are part of your soul group and who are willing, who are looking to contact you as well, and thinks that it's going to be helpful either right away or in the long run. You have to look at the bigger picture of things too. So Michael can help you make sure that it's the real deal and not some imposter spirit having some fun with you. Alright, I think that's enough. Also, try to, I forgot to mention, his name is Michael or Mikael and not Michael. So this does sound, maybe it sounds snobbish, but it's just that it's an entirely different sound. He may respond differently to Michael because that's not his name. His name is Michael, and if you cannot pronounce that sound, try saying Mikael instead. So here's his blood offering. He's already here. This is really just, they say celestial beings don't ask for offerings, but I think it's just a nice thing to do, as I appreciate his help with this. Right. I like to put the candle with the incense on the sigils. It's just a little extra that I do. So sit back, lie down if you want to, relax. Make sure that if you're going to do this meditation right now, that you have your trusted spirit with you. If that is what you want, you can do that. Like, yeah, you possibly have done that by now. Right, so I'm gonna have to look at my notes. Okay. So right now, call that spirit, call Archangel Michael. Also, you might want to have a basket or a bowl with you. I'll just, you can do that later, of course, too. So, yes, pen, paper, and a basket or a bowl or something to put paper in, paper notes. So, when you have all of that ready, you call the spirit who is going to guide you or guard you as you are doing this. Of course, I assume you made sure that your ritual space is clean, or at least comfortable for you to meditate in. Okay, relax. If you have problems with relaxing, with getting into this meditative state, some tips I have would be to put your hands on your stomach and focus on breathing. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And try to breathe from your belly and not from your chest. So lower your breathing and slow it down. Like, I obviously have to stay awake a little, but it's okay. You may actually fall asleep first, but usually you will wake up and be in that sort of good state to meditate. So relax, and also make sure that you are not tense. For that, you can relax every single muscle. Start with your toes and make sure they are relaxed. So then your feet, make sure they are relaxed. Your ankles, your lower legs, your knees, and your upper legs. Then your hips and your butt, and the lower abdominal muscles. Make sure those are all relaxed, and really watch that you're not putting any tension anywhere. So move on to your upper abdominal muscles, your back, your chest, your shoulders, your neck. That is a lot of people keep their neck very tense. Relax your upper arms, your lower arms, your hands, your fingers, and then relax your head, relax your face. Really let all that tension go away. Relax your face, relax your forehead, your mouth, everything. Once you have done that, so you are with your eyes closed, and visualize a mirror. So go to your if you want to do that, go to your happy place, go to your sacred space in the astral, if that is what you like, and then get into that zone. And then when you are ready, visualize that mirror and look at your reflection in that mirror, and then ask your reflection for 3 things, at least 3 things that you are proud of, things that you love about yourself. Not other people, but you. And watch what your higher self comes forward with. Now, it might take some time to really get past the first layers of the ego. But, for instance, if you can really how do you call that? You can trace some things back. Like, for instance, if what comes forward is that, for instance, you are proud that you have a muscular body. I'm just something like that, which seems very superficial, but that can translate to I am proud, or I love myself for having the discipline and the will to create, to have a body like this. But also you can also, that same sort of discipline and willpower can also be because maybe you are proud that you finished this or that studies. Maybe you have a degree in something, anything, and try to keep that going, deeper and deeper. Find things that you love about yourself and really try to get that from your reflection, from your higher self, and not so much from your brain. You may start with your brain, but you may find that the more you go past the surface, the deeper you go, the deeper you dig, the more profound things you will find that you love about yourself. And self-love is very, very important in this. So, what you do is you, with everything that comes up, every little bit of yourself that you love, you write it down. Maybe you want to add that it's probably going to be even better if you are able to visualize that energy, the energy of that very thing that you are proud of, what you love about yourself, and maybe assign a color to it, a certain feeling. See if you can really get to that essence, and possibly write that down too. I would say try to get at least 3 things that you love about yourself. When you are done with that, there's of course also there's the flip side. Try to find, in the same manner, asking your higher self, your reflection in the mirror, what are things that you would like to work on. It's not like things that you hate about yourself, but things that you want to learn, things that you think could make you really like a better person, or things that you want for yourself. For instance, for me, what I would like to be more assertive, for instance. That's that sort of thing. But that's I'm not gonna like infect you guys with my with the things I have that would be for me, but really do the same thing, get deeper and deeper and deeper. With it's not really shortcomings, but in the end this can help you really find out what you want to learn from someone, for instance, and things that that another soul, another being, can possibly help you achieve. And of course, the things that you love about yourself are things that you might be able to give, to share. That's part of why this is so this is the first part of that meditation, because it's so important to love yourself, but also to be open and to know what you want to learn and what you want to work on and train for yourself. Now comes the next part. So you have gathered all your acquirements, your assets, the things you love about yourself, but also your wishes, the things you would like to learn. And you have put them all in a bowl or a basket or something to put them in. You may have actually done that in the physical as a form of ritual. You can certainly do that to give it a little extra. So next up, you take that with you and you visualize. You go back into that meditation and you visualize that you are at a very calm lake. It's possibly dark outside, nighttime, so everything is so quiet. And there is not a ripple to be seen. The water is all like completely calm. And you are there by the shoreline, either on the beach, or maybe you're sitting like at the marina, at the docks, and take it in, like feel that quietness, and look at the like the water being all like a mirror almost. No waves, no ripples, nothing, not a sound, maybe just a little breeze here and there. Maybe you can hear some birds or some crickets, things like that. And it's just you. Just you, and if you chose to do that, the spirit who is guiding you. So you may see Archangel Michael there with you, as he will be watching over you and making sure that you have nothing to worry about. And you relax and sit down. And with you, you have your bowl with all your loves, your everything. So yeah, the bowl with the things that you love and the things that you want to work on about yourself. And then in your other hand, you have a fishing rod, or if you choose to, or a fishing net or a rope. I think a fishing rod is just a bit easier. That's how I visualized it. And make sure that the color of your energy, that can differ for everyone, make sure that it is filled, like it extends into that fishing rod and into the fishing line, the fishing rope. And really make this fishing equipment part of you. It's an extension of you. And really fill it with your energy. So next up, what you do is you take that bowl or the basket, and this will be your bait. This bowl that in the earlier part, the first part of the meditation, the bowl that you filled with all the things you love about yourself and all the things you want to work on for yourself. This will be your fishing bait. And you hook it on to the fishing lines, to the fishing rope. And as you cast it out, you ask, who is searching for me? Or who seeks me? And you cast it out. This is like still attached to you. Your fishing rod is a part of you, an extension of you. And as you throw it into the water, not the entire rope, of course, you have to keep holding it, but you know what I mean. So as you cast that into the water, along with that question, who seeks me? And you watch as the bowl hits the water, that it creates a rippling effect. And you watch you watch the ripples take on the color of your energy. They will light up in the dark water, like that. And slowly watch them as they carry your request. And watch it fill the entire lake as far as possible. And just keep watching that. This is you sending out a request to the universe. That is what you're doing there. This is like these ripples in the water. That is you sending a rippling effect into the universe. to be carried as far as possible, so that it will reach the furthest corners and get a reaction from those who are seeking you. This is your call. You are calling out. Next, you just wait. That's all there's really to it. But really make it your intention that these ripples are your call. It is your call towards your soulmates, towards those who are in your soul group, that you want to meet them, that you want to connect with them. Now, you may feel something at some point. You may get some sort of notification from your fishing rod, because that's of course very sensitive. You know, if you're fishing, you know the fish will pull. Once you notice that, you reel it in, or maybe after some time has passed, in general, all the ripples are sent out. There are no more ripples to be sent. It's all done. And you've waited for a while. You reel it in. And you have a look at what's in your bowl or your basket. And you may find a being, a person, a soul, maybe someone that's come in, but you may also find objects, keys, anything like names, anything that someone who wishes to contact you, someone of your soul group, may have left in that bowl, and as they have answered your call. Now, it is also very possible that the bowl is empty, which is not a problem at all. Sometimes these things just take some time, but you can't be sitting there meditating for hours for someone to finally answer. And it could also very well be that you're not entirely ready, but what may also happen is that you will be connected to someone who can help you get ready, or you will be receiving information like tips and tricks. And the point being that whatever is in that bowl is going to help you connect to your soul group and your soul family. And if there is nothing in there, I was told that it's better to just finish that meditation for today and wait and repeat it again in a week. So that's basically it. So once you have reeled that in and seen what's inside your basket, you take that with you, and you wake up again, like go back to earth, wake up from your meditation, and you write down what you have found, what was in that basket. These things may take time to manifest, and anything could be coming from it, but yeah, it probably requires a lot of patience too. So, and don't worry if it's gonna take a while for you to actually get any results or any contact information or any items in that bowl. It's just yeah, sometimes it just takes a little more time, and yeah, just maybe you might have to repeat the first meditation as a few times as well. It's always a good thing to learn to love yourself and to learn what to work on that can never hurt. So yeah, I just hope that you will all enjoy this. I think this yeah, either way it's gonna help you. So that's it. Um, for now, at least for this week. If you have any questions, I think next week I will be going more in depth about what to do, what you can do, fun stuff you can do when you have found one of your soulmates in the astral, or if it's someone in the physical, you can do that too. Some fun exercises that you can do with them with their consent, of course. So, I hope this is all clear. Yeah, I think if it's empty right now, I mean this is just, of course, this is a live stream, so maybe people who are watching this later on maybe have some more time to like pause the video and to prepare. I think the effects might be better if you're actually laying down or something like that. Just I mean, you guys are just of course watching the video at the same times and being in the chat, so it would be I would think it would be hard to do this while being online like this. So I think, of course, feel free to pause this video at any point and just take your good time. It's so important to not rush these things. Just be relaxed and take your time. And if you feel like you have to repeat something, repeat it. Hey Friar, thank you for being here. Hey Azamon. Hey Marvin. Yeah, I hope this is I really hope you guys got something out of this. So oh Amanda, yeah, that's cool that your incense stopped burning. Oh, maybe that's all like a little sign. I mean, and these signs and symbols and these business cards. That's what's the words I was looking for. It's basically like beings, souls, parts of your soul group. They can leave their business cards in your bowl. So, but that can manifest in so many different ways. So, if you've done this meditation right now with me, be on the lookout for signs and things that maybe if even if your bowl was empty, maybe it's you know, if you're like awake and still your conscience is right here on earth, maybe there are some subtle signs that you missed in the meditation that maybe you wouldn't have missed if you were like in a deeper trance-like state. So maybe those signs will sort of be repeated later on, maybe in your dreams. Watch signs, any sort of signs. Dice controller, yeah, sure, they can be non-human because yeah, that's something I talked about in the previous video. It's because not all of your soulmates are incarnated. Most of the times it's like half and half, or sort of, or at least it's teamwork. So sometimes your soulmates will be coaching you, guiding you from the astral. And outside our human bodies, we can be anything. So, yeah. And maybe this will manifest, or not manifest, or call someone towards you who is human and incarnated. But that doesn't have to be the case. Maybe you will be, you will get in contact with unincarnated soulmates, but that can still be of great help for your ascent. It's usually mutual, as it's teamwork. So, yeah. Dice controller, you needed contact with Michael anyway. Yeah. I guess he's been busy lately. So, yeah. I did add like a few things that you could do, like his colors and all that. I'll probably do a video on him sometime. He has a major part in this video series, as this meditation was taught to me by him mostly. He will probably have more to add, maybe in later parts, but for him it's he's really made it a thing that he wants to help people reconnect with their true soul roots and their soul group. Yeah, dice controller, if you can do this with lucid dreaming, that would be awesome. I think that could really work. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, maybe a live stream, like a live chat. During a live chat, people would be a little too conscious, like too awake to really get any results. But the important part is that the intention is literally cast into that water, and the ripples are sent, the energy is carried. So that's the most important part, and that you love yourself. That's something, your soulmate will often be more attracted when you love yourself, and for real, like that's not about being vain. I mean, even if you can translate things like, if you think you're beautiful, or you are proud of something physical about yourself, maybe that can be translated to, I am comfortable in my own body. So, which is also very important. Or at least, yeah. I mean, of course, if you have, well, maybe if you are not comfortable in your own body, you can, in any way, for any reason, maybe you can add that to the list of things you want to work on. Yeah, that's really cool that you can do like the lucid dreaming. I do it sometimes. Like sometimes I'm able to do it, but I usually just freak out. So, well, if anyone has any more questions about this, maybe something about working with Archangel Michael as well. And otherwise, I'm just gonna call it a night. I'll just wait a little bit, because usually there's some lagging with the chat. And if not, I'll just call it a night and get some rest myself. So thanks everyone for being here. If you still have if after this live stream you still have some questions, feel free to add those in the comment section. I'm really I would really like to hear from you guys if you got any results from this. Even if it's just subtle things, it could be the smallest things. Like I said, it could be like a visitation, how you call that? Like a business card, like some astral business card, or some key, or some link. It could even be a link to someone who can again link you, or maybe it's like straight to one of your soulmates. It could be really anything in that. But I'm really curious to find to hear what your experiences are with this meditation. Might take some, maybe a few weeks or something, but maybe longer than that. But yeah, I'm curious about it. I will be back next week around the same time with some more exercises and meditations that you can do with your soulmates. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night and see you next week.